Thank you, President Patty. Good afternoon. I am pleased to be able to introduce our speaker, David Gbogboade from Nigeria. But before I do that, I wanted to share a little bit about our inbound youth exchange program. One of the keys to success if the student isn't doing what he's supposed to do is we drown them. Well, no, that's not exactly why that slide is there. The key to success in our exchange program is that the students immerse themselves in a new language, in a new culture, in a new country, with new families. To you, Becca and Olivia, you'll be experiencing that in a few short months, and we're very excited for you. But that is what makes this real. I'll give you an example. A number of years ago, my wife Suzanne, who's sitting here, and I hosted a student from France. And at the end of his exchange, rather than returning home, he was going to visit family in Montreal, a French-speaking city in Quebec, a French-speaking province of Canada. So I drove there, and at one of the intersections, I saw this red octagonal sign, and it said, "Arrête." Stop, in French. You see, when you're in the country, it's all around you. You are immersed in it. That's what the key to youth exchange is. But it's about more than the students. We actually have 4 constituencies here. The student, of course, that's Sebastian in the upper left. But we also have our Rotary Club and our Rotary Club volunteers. Our program has to work for the Rotary Club and for the volunteers that support it. You are included in those. And I must say, thank you for all of your support. The board, President Patty, all the officers of the club throughout the years that I've been working with the Youth Exchange, it's been about 20 years now, have been unfailingly supportive, and we are deeply grateful. We also support the schools. This is an educational exchange. The students, when they come, go to high school, like every other high school student. This has to work for our schools as well. That's another constituency of ours. And then finally, you can see the host families. This has to work for host families too. They have to bond with their host families, fit in, and become a part of the family. You can see Sebastian there bonded really nicely with his host family. As we get ready to introduce David, let me see what we know a little bit about his country. For example, is it the capital? Is it Lagos? Is it Lagos? Is it Laos? Or is it Harrisburg? Let's do a show of hands. Let's start from the bottom up. How many Harrisburg votes? Laos votes? Lagos votes? Lagos votes. Yes? Okay. David, are they right? No, they're not right. It's Abuja. Abuja is located under the G in Nigeria, or right about here. Lagos is right about here, and that's where David is from. So, but everybody's heard of Lagos, like everybody's heard of New York City. It's a large financial capital for the country, but not its political capital. How do you say his last name? The G is silent. Gbogboade. Say it with me. Gbogboade. There we go. But what's his middle name? Is it, by incredible coincidence, Walter? Is it Funcho? Is it Festus? Or is it Alaita? Well, it's Alaita. Funcho is his mother's name, Festus is his father's name, and Walter is the... And I tell you that because I'm not sure all of you know about my modesty. And finally, maybe President Patty, if you could just take this for me.
Is your wallet in here?
No. No money anywhere.
Oh, a lawyer's wallet.
Yeah. I want to show you something that David gave me. I now call myself Nigerican. it shows the Nigerian flag, the American flag on a heart. And so I ask you, what does David do? I told you that he was an exchange student who made straight A's in his first marking period, the first time I've ever seen that done. What else does he do that no other exchange student has done in my experience in 20 years? He recites our Pledge of Allegiance and he sings our national anthem as he did today. Would you please join me in welcoming to our podium as our speaker today, our inbound exchange student from Nigeria, David Gbogboade.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. My name is David Gbogboade, and I'm from Nigeria. I've had a really wonderful year so far. Very amazing year. I would like to say thank you to the Rotary for giving me this wonderful opportunity to be here today and for hosting me. So before my exchange, I had never been on a plane myself. It was my first time leaving Nigeria, and then I always travel with my parents around Nigeria, but it was my first time being on a plane myself. I had never been to the US. I had friends who had been to the US, but this was my first time, so I'd never seen snow. Yeah. I really wanted to know like how snow felt, and then I knew snow was white from TV, but it was a wonderful experience in snow. I've never been so far away from my parents. I went to a boarding school, but my parents could always come visit me anytime they needed to see me. So right now, they can't. So I never played or watched American football. I always knew there was a sport called American football, but I never saw a match, like a game, or I never played. And then I came here, and then my host family took me to see a Ravens game. So I think they deserve a round of applause for that. I never watched the parade. Wolf took me to see the St. Patrick's Day parade, and then I thought it was really cool. I've never been ice skating or skiing. The first time I went ice skating, I fell down a couple of times. So I'm still alive. So. I've never been skiing also. Walt took me skiing. It was a really wonderful experience. It was really cold though. Okay, so this is my dad. He wasn't so happy when I was leaving Nigeria. He's a banker. I miss him so much. His name is Festus. And this is my mom. Her name is Funsho, F-U-N-S-H-O. She cried when I was leaving. This is my sister, Sundu. She's been here for about 6 years, and then she went to college here. Okay, so last time I saw my sister was like 4 years ago when I was back in Nigeria. And then I was this small, and then she was this big. And then I came here, and then all of a sudden, see what happened over 4 years. I was really happy to see my sister. That's my second sister. Her name is Lano. She's in Nigeria right now. She misses me. I miss her too. So, that's my third sister. Her name is Kemi. She's also in Nigeria right now. So my family is here in the U.S. The Oji's, they are here today. Could everybody give the Oji's a round of applause? That's Noah. Noah's here today. No, just. That's Miss Michelle. Miss Michelle is also here today. That's Mr. Sam. He wasn't able to make it, but that's Parker and that's Jenna. I would like to say thank you to Noah. He was really amazing. He took me to like my classes and a lot of soccer practices. He helped me settling down. It was really nice. We went ice skating together. He taught me a lot of moves. You know. That's Miss Michelle's dad. I think that was the Halloween period, so we're getting ready. And that's also Noah and his girlfriend. We went ice skating together. That was my first time. And that's me and Noah. I think we're like best friends here. And that's Parker. I was really excited to see Parker. That's my second host family. A round of applause for my second host family. Very, very wonderful. That's Mr. Chris, he's here today. That's Miss Ann, she's also here today. Ryan couldn't make it here today. That's Megan. We live like really close. My first host family and my second host family live like a couple of houses away from each other. So it wasn't easy changing host families because you're happy and then you're not happy at the same time. But I was happy because they live so close, so I could always go by, have dinner, spend some time with them. So it was fun. That's Ryan Kelly. That was my first baseball game with Ryan Kelly, and that's my soccer practice with Ryan and Noah. And that's myself, Mr. Chris, and Miss Ann. We did a couple of different things together, right, Mr. Chris? Right. We went ice skating. He also taught me some moves. That's my third host family. I'm excited. I'm gonna move in with them this weekend, and then they're in the Comptons. Can everybody just give them a round of applause? Thank you for accepting me. Thank you. So, what are the differences between the U.S. and Nigeria? Nigeria is like really hot. February is like the hottest month, and the coldest month is July, and it ranges from like 25 degrees Celsius to 29. So it's really hot. I had to adjust to the temperature when I got here. The schools. In Nigeria, we call the left-hand side is the primary school, but here it's called the sorry. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, so most of the time, like, we wear the school uniforms, but here we wear like the social clothes. And, that's called the primary school in Nigeria. Here it's called the elementary school. That's called the secondary school in Nigeria. We dress really formal. And here it's called the high school. So, okay. The courses and the grades. Here the grades is quite different. The grades. Age in Nigeria is from 75 and above, and the age here is from 90 and above. But I would say it's more difficult to get an A back in Nigeria than here, because I'll tell you why. The course is division. In Nigeria, we just call it math. Here, math is broken down into like calculus, algebra, geometry, and then you could select which one you want to study. But in Nigeria, we do everything at the same time, and we don't have like AP classes, honors, so we do like everything together. So I think that's why it's more difficult. In Nigeria, the colleges are cheaper and the high schools are more expensive, but I think it's the other way around here. The colleges are really expensive here. More respect to the teachers. Here you could say like hi or hey to your teachers. It's acceptable. But in Nigeria, we have to say like good morning, good afternoon, good evening to our teachers. It just shows more respect to the teachers. The environment. In Nigeria, we use a lot of public transport, and we use like tricycles, and you see a lot of people like on the road walking around. But here you see like everybody uses like a car, and you don't see a lot of people walking around, so that's another difference. Fast foods. Here you have like the Chipotle, the McDonald's, Wendy's. You have a lot. In Nigeria, we don't have as many. We have some, but we don't have as many. Young drivers. The driving age in Nigeria is 18 and above. But you see like older drivers driving. But here, I think the driving age is 16 and above. So that's another difference. Okay, the fashion. In Nigeria, we wear like casual clothes, but we also wear what we call traditional clothes. That's a picture of me and my best friend wearing the traditional clothes. We wear it during like special occasions, like weddings or church or any special occasion. That's a picture of my dad and my sister wearing the traditional clothes, and myself and my friend wearing the traditional clothes. That's another picture of myself and my friends wearing the traditional clothes. Now the way we speak, the currency and the size. The vowel, different vowel pronunciation. Okay, like the word C-A-T, an American is gonna say cat, right? Yeah. A Nigerian is gonna say cat. So the A's are kind of different. Like another word, let's say B-A-T. An American is going to say bat, right? A Nigerian is going to say bat. So that's another difference. The E's are pretty much alike. The I's, an American is going to say the word different, but a Nigerian is going to say different. The I's are like E in Nigeria, so we're going to say different, which is different. Okay, the currency. Here you use the dollars. In Nigeria we use what we call the naira, and a dollar is about 307.5 naira. America is like really high. The richest man in America is Bill Gates. I think it's Bill Gates, which is the richest man in the world. The richest man in Nigeria is Aliko Dangote. He's top 100 in the world, so I think he's also pretty rich, but not as rich as Bill Gates. Similarities. Here in the US, you have everybody. Not everybody. You have a lot of nice people. A lot of people are really nice. I've met a lot of really nice Americans. We also have nice Nigerians, but not everybody is nice. The metric system. In Nigeria, we also use the same metric system. That's like the meters, the Celsius for temperature, the official languages. We both speak English, but we have different accents. And we also speak like other languages back in Nigeria. We have the Yoruba, we have the Igbo, and we have the Hausa. Cars. We drive the cars on the left-hand side. I think in some... The correct side. Some other countries drive it on the right-hand side. The leader of Nigeria is the president, and his name is President Muhammadu Buhari. The name of the president of the US is President Donald Trump. What's next? I think we've come to the end of my presentation, so appreciation. Okay, I just want to say thank you to Walt Tilley. He's been really good. He's been wonderful. He's been more than a counselor. He's been like a father. You see, that's what. That was the first time we went skiing, and that was Walt acting more like a father rather than a counselor. That's Walt and his wife. His wife is here today. And the President Patty. He's been amazing. He's been really wonderful. So God bless Nigeria. God bless America. God bless you all. Any questions?